Landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And one time I saw George Washington at a Walmart in Tempe, Arizona buying Drano and beef jerky. But we just did unboxing time on this Rocktol SK03 multi-tool. Now let's get this thing out. And just to note, this thing is $14.99 on Amazon right now. I'm going to link off to it so that you can take a look at it yourself. But I wanted to see just how good Rocktol could do for $14.99 because, of course, the two multi-tools I've carried so far have been fantastic. They've been great, and they have been very, very well priced. This, I want to see what they can do for $14.99 American cents. So let's get into this thing, and first thing to note, they gave me a snack. But the pouch, of course, is the same pouch you get with the other ones, which is actually really good. This is a well-made pouch. I have a lot of confidence in this thing being able to take a lot of hits and stay strong, like it's put together well. And if you've bought cheap tools that come with pouches, you know the pain of getting something and carrying it with a garbage pouch. Oh, it sucks so bad. So for this to come with this already for 15 bucks is great. It is a hell of a time to be into knives and EDC. I will say that. I've said it before. But this is the multi-tool right here. So let's look at the boy. And of course we got a pocket clip, and the pocket clip is tip down. And I hate tip down, but we all live in sin. I'll overlook it for the sake of it being a multi-tool, and it doesn't quite follow the same rules as a knife, like a dedicated knife, but it's worth noting. It's tipped down. Alright, so, one thing to note, the plier part is spring-loaded. It's got its cutter on it. It's got all the things that you'd want on your pliers. And the tools are apparently, yeah, they're accessible from the outside of the tool. You don't have to open it to access everything. But, oh, scissors. Okay, we got scissors on here. That is fantastic. Oh, this locks open. Does it? I can't tell if this is supposed to lock all the way open or what. I'm not doing right, but we got our knife here, and that is serrated. Yeah, there's a lock on here, and I'm not sure how to actuate it. All right, well, give me a second here. Yeah, so that's interesting. We got a lock, and it doesn't say how to unlock the lock on the Amazon listing. It didn't say the tool's locked at all. Oh, okay. So yeah, the lock just pulls back. The little dingus right here pulls back, so the tool's lock. On a $15 multi-tool, we got our can opener, small screwdriver, you know, a lot of bits, bobs, and dinguses. And let's get into here. Yeah, sorry, this is like literally my first time opening or closing anything on this. I wanted to get my absolute first impression on this, so you're learning with me. And the tools in here are really stiff right now. Of course, it's never been used. It's not broken in. But flat bit and wire stripper right here and various little dinguses. And it's locked. That is, I'm sorry, I am so impressed that this thing locks for a $15 multi-tool. Just the fact that the tools lock up is fantastic. We got our Phillips driver right here, and that is a bit dainty, but it will do the job. We have got another small blade right here. A little bit of a Warncliffe. It's also a plain edge, which is nice. We have got a lanyard ring right here, or a key ring holder. And we have got our file, which is a double cut. And then we got a small ruler right here. And that's your lot for the tools. But, like, I am astounded. I'm just astounded that this thing has locking tools on it. And again, $15. Like I said, I'm going to link off to this on Amazon. But I am thoroughly impressed with what I'm seeing here. Now, the ergos in hand like this aren't the best. I don't necessarily like how it feels, but I do like the fact that you can open the tools up without having to open the multi-tool. And they lock. My God, they lock. And the lock system is quite competent. Like, the lock system does do good. You know, and of course you got scissors on here, which I love seeing scissors on multi-tools now that I've had a couple with scissors on them. Like, this kind of meets all of my needs for a multi-tool without question. And it's got a pocket clip, which is fantastic, and it's got a pouch, so you have options for carrying it. You know, I don't like having things loose in my pocket anymore, especially like with keys and everything else in my pocket. it needs to clip on somewhere or hang off a belt. So, I mean, just out of the gate, right now, very first impression, for 15 bucks, I am absolutely blown away. I am legitimately gobsmacked. You know, and I think the regular price on this is like 25 bucks if it's not on sale, but I mean, it's been $15 for the last like month on Amazon when I've been looking at it. So I'm assuming either the price is going to stay that way for a while or the sale's about to end. I don't know how Amazon works. I'm no Amazonomist. So, yeah, this is our first look at this thing, and I'll be honest, I'm thoroughly impressed. I am having a hard time coming up with words to describe like my thought process here, but just the tools lock open. The lock is a pretty good system. It's a competent lock. You know, I like the fact that it's spring loaded. You know, you got all the basic tools that you want. You know, like everything is here. Everything is here. You know, you're not going to have like a few bells and whistles that are missing, but you know, having the pliers spring loaded is also a nice touch. I do like I like it when they're spring loaded. You know, I'm not super bothered by it when they're not, but when when they are spring loaded, when they're sprung like this, it's a nice bonus to have. You know, the other multi-tools I have, they're not sprung like this, so yeah, it's a nice little bonus. I'm already going to recommend this thing because I am carrying this for a week and seeing how it do. You know, it's not going to say replace the curl. It's not going to replace my first Rocktol multi-tool. Like, this thing is just generally speaking nicer overall. It is a nicer feeling tool, but this is also a much more expensive tool. This, however, if you're on a tight budget and you've only got a few bucks, or you're looking for good gifts for guys that you know, they're into this kind of stuff, but they don't have a ton of gear floating around, like, this is not a bad way to go. If you're trying to get your kids started or get your kids their first multi-tool, you could do so much worse for so much more money. God almighty. I am so impressed. I am so impressed right now. But yeah, like outside of rambling about how impressed I am with this thing, yeah, that's all I've got right now. Like I said, y'all are looking at this for the first time with me. This is the first time I've actually opened it and looked at anything on it. So, yeah, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We do have a giveaway coming up soon here. There are live streams, regular videos. There's plenty of activities. Comments, I love some feedback. Let me know what you think about this thing. Like, you know, I'm sure someone's going to be impressed by what you're getting for 15 bucks here. And again, I will link off of this so you can take a look at it yourself. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.